Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about a huge link between the IMF and Stellar. So the IMF has conducted a number of studies surrounding how crypto and DLT could be used in a number of industries around the world. So one such paper authored by the IMF included treatment of crypto asset in macroeconomic statistics. So the paper detailed again the number of benefits DLT could provide for a number of industries around the world, most notably cross-border payments. So the paper mentioned how a number of crypto assets and DLT platforms could be used in cross-border payment protocols. So the paper mentioned the likes of Bitcoin, XRP and Stellar as viable candidates to improve cross-border payments, and how the usage of such crypto and DLT platforms could be a means of overcoming the limitations associated with legacy cross-border payment methods, where legacy cross-border payments come with a number of drawbacks, especially surrounding the low finality rates and the high fees connected to the sending of funds cross borders. So the usage of DLT and, in extension, Stellar could be a means of overcoming such limitations, especially due to the innate qualities attached to the likes of Stellar, where Stellar provides high degrees of scalability, high finality rates and low costs, where it takes a few seconds for a transaction to be finalized and thousands of transactions could be actively validated through the Stellar network. So as well as the mentioned paper, the IMF has also been involved in speeches surrounding how the usage of stablecoins and CBDCs could improve cross-border payments. So discussions surrounding stablecoins could also be in view of using the Stellar network, where Stellar offers the USDC stablecoin, which is a stablecoin backed against the dollar. So the usage of stablecoins could be a means of improving cross-border payments, not only due to the benefits provided by DLT in terms of the high degrees of scalability, the cost effectiveness and the low fees, but also due to the stable nature surrounding such payments, where due to stablecoins being backed and pegged to a asset, such stablecoins could be sent cross borders and such individuals won't experience the high degrees of volatility which may appear if individuals sent funds cross borders through crypto. So as well as the mentioned paper and discussions surrounding stablecoins, Stellar's CEO Daniel Dixon appeared on an IMF panel discussing how cross-border payments could improve over time and how the usage of DLT and crypto could overcome the limitations surrounding legacy cross-border payments. So Stellar's direct conversations with the likes of IMF indicates how an esteemed organisation such as the IMF sees the potential Stellar provides, especially in terms of cross-border payments. So the IMF may have openly discussed developments surrounding cross-border payments with Stellar, namely due to the number of developments Stellar is currently involved in, especially surrounding cross-border payments, where the Stellar network is directly used as a remittance corridor to a number of locations around the world, including to the likes of the Philippines, Brazil, and the overarching Latin American region. So Stellar's association with esteemed organisations isn't limited to the IMF, where Stellar has also cooperated with the World Bank, where the cooperation sees the Stellar network being used to improve the traceability of loans associated with the World Bank, where the World Bank is using Stellar to improve the traceability and visibility of World Bank loan disbursements. So with the ability for loans associated with the World Bank being able to be stored and validated through the Stellar network. So the World Bank may have turned to Stellar for loan disbursements, especially due to the qualities provided by Stellar. As due to the DLT nature surrounding Stellar, the network provides a potential for datasets to be logged in an immutable fashion and highly securely. So this will mean that there'll be a lower risk of a malicious entity actively obtaining or stealing datasets associated with loan disbursements. So with the likes of the IMF and the World Bank seeing Stellar as an attractive platform to either store datasets or send funds cross borders, the Stellar Development Foundation and the Stellar Network could be key figures in a number of industries for years to come. So coupled with these exciting developments, the ISO 20022 standard is set to be rolled out in the near future, where the standard is set to be rolled out and be directly used by the payment processor giant SWIFT. So XLM is an ISO 20022 compliant crypto and is also a member of the ISO 20022 standards body. So this development will see XLM being directly used by the likes of SWIFT to improve cross-border payments around the world, and also improving the sending of funds between individuals within a nation potentially. So XLM may have been chosen as a crypto which adheres to the ISO standard, namely due to the high scalability, the cost effectiveness and the high finality rate surrounding Stellar, where the Stellar network can process over 3,000 transactions per second and finality rate surrounding Stellar only takes a few seconds. And this is all coupled with the exceedingly low fees attached to the usage of the Stellar network. So with the potential for more bodies, including the likes of the IMF, the World Bank and even SWIFT, directly using XLM as a means of enabling cross-border payments, this could be quite bullish for the overarching Stellar network and for XLM token holders, where especially in cases surrounding the ISO system, this could potentially see billions of transactions, be it monetary value or datasets associated with financial bodies, being sent cross borders directly through Stellar, and this factor will see XLM being required to actively validate such transactions. And as a result, this may lead to sizable increases to the price of XLM, especially as time progresses and as the ISO standard becomes more commonplace. So with the benefits surrounding Stellar, as indicated by the IMF, especially in terms of cross-border payments, coupled with Stellar being set to be rolled out and directly used in the ISO standard, Stellar could become a key linchpin surrounding cross-border payments for years to come. What are your thoughts on Stellar? Are you bullish on the IMF detailing Stellar? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.